Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more Final Fantasy VIII. I was kicking things off with the Jumbo Cactuar today. Now, I have got to take Mug off Squall. Generally, you would want to take Mug off Squall. The dropped item is a lot better than what you can mug from. But I have junctioned water to everybody's elemental attack. I forgot what I was to say. What did I junction water to? Elemental attack. But yeah, just to try and make things a bit quicker. I'm hoping to get Lorenzo Cooper off on him as well if he doesn't die. Alright, he's about to kill somebody. Who's he killing? Zell! Bye bye, Zell. Absolutely nothing you can do can prevent that attack. Unfortunately. Plunk's a fun one. Plunk was a fun game as well. I remember playing Plunk as a kid. Aura Stone! Because I don't want to cast me auras if I've got them for free. Now where are my Phoenix Downs? There they are. Let's get Zell back on his feet, and Aura's already wore off Skull because of his speed. Isn't that fantastic? Well, who knows? We might still get the Reds of Cooper off. There it is. I would like the Reds of Cooper here. If I remember right, I think it's a semi-unique one? Yeah, semi-unique one with him going on his head there. Boom. Ah, I missed the last hit. Typical. Jumbo Cactuar does have a massive health pool. As you probably... Oh, there. As I say that, he dies. But that is the Jumbo Cactuar. I thought I'd kick this one off. Side quest galore, as it's going to be for this episode, and probably is next. And thankfully I didn't mug it, and we got a Gaia's ring if you're interested in HP plus 20% for your GFs. And now I can't remember who I'll give Jumbo Cactuar to, and I haven't got my notes up. Well, that's unfortunate. I'll pull them up in a second. So Jumbo Cactuar comes with all the stat bonuses, as well as evasion and luck junction. It should be really easy to tell who I give them to then. Who doesn't have a luck junction? I almost feel like this one goes on this character here, to be honest. I'm actually almost positive it does. Now, what I glossed over there with Cactuars, I just said look for him to learn, because I don't really care about many of Cactuar's skills. There's obviously the bonuses, as you can see, HP plus 30 at level up, strength plus 1, vit plus 1, magic, spirit. This is the point in time where I am going to start leveling people up. And it will be with Jumbo Cactuar. Because, I mean, the couple of bigger bosses that we've got coming up anyway, they already have levels capped, you know, there's a soft lock on sort of some bosses' levels. And the only ones I ever really care about, honestly, is strength, vit, and spirit. HP can be nice, but at max level with full life junctions, I can hit max in HP anyway, so I'm not really concerned about that. I mean, hit max and everything, but it just means that obviously my junction abilities can go... They can be allocated elsewhere, rather than, you know, wasted on stats that I can naturally get to 100. And now we are going to start the wonderful side quest of chasing down a UFO. Now you might have already seen them on your travels. Now for this, before you start this, I would stress at some point before the final one, make sure you have 5 elixirs. But we're just going to run around here with Encounter None on. And eventually we should get what we're after. I don't think it's that rare of a chance for it to happen, but I'm pretty sure it's we just have to be patient, which is always nice. Love being patient. Love being patient. No, patience is a virtue. We just run around and eventually, there we go. I think we don't want to run those limits there. We start a fun little encounter here with nothing. No, but as you see, we've got a little UFO there, a duck and a cow. For some probing, I guess. Now, this isn't a very long side quest. Or a very exciting one at that, but it is worth it. Now the next one we're after is Mandy Beach near Timber. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fly us over to Timber here. And Mandy Beach is, if I'm not mistaken, is it this beach down here? You can always check, because once you go down onto the beach, you can have a look at the, you know, the map. No, this is Lanka Plains, so this is not the one I want. Which one is Mandy Beach again? This one is, right, so when I find the most awkward to try and remember which one it is. Is it? No, it's not over there. Mandy Beach. It's near a tunnel with a it's got to be this one, hasn't it? No. Right, here we go. The fun parts of finding Mandy Beach. Unfortunately, oh wait, haha, it's this beach over here. I'm spinning around like a numpty. It's this bit over here. Yeah, there it is. I said I'm spinning around going. Well, like, I've got a picture of it in my notes, and all I can see is a beach and a tunnel. Well, here we go here. Thankfully this one wasn't too hard to get. And there it is there. Taking one of those at an East Island head. Confirmed canon, Final Fantasy VIII takes place in their everyday world. Who knew? So that is our second encounter of the mysterious aircraft. Now the next place we're looking for is a small peninsula called Heath Peninsula, just east of Trabia Garden. Now if I remember correctly, Heath Peninsula is this weird little island over here. Again, I don't give myself much to go off with these. But I'm guessing it's right because I couldn't even run past the airship to find out. Which is always nice. So I can run past the airship there just so I can get past and have a look. And there we go. No need to ask about crop circles anymore. They just pick them up and drop them down completely naturally. Perfect. Fantastic. Right, so now that we've done that, our next place to go is actually back to the Kashkabal Desert. Which is down by Kaktoa Island. So I mean, I could have done that one first, but as I've got my notes written is kind of as is how I do it. I've just got them written in that order. Stay away from Lunatic Pandora, we don't want to go in there yet. We do not want to go into there yet. As you got Kaktoa Island, and this is Kashkabal Desert. As you can see there, Kashkabal Desert. I didn't show that for Heath Peninsula. Well, you know I was right with Heath Peninsula because, well, you know, we got the encounter fairly quick there. As a result, this one's going to take forever. So that's always nice. It's always nice. So hopefully we get this one here fairly quick. See what our little identified flying friend is up to. Hopefully nothing too serious. Can I get topside view? There we go. This makes absolutely no difference. I just think it makes it look like I'm going quicker. You just run around until the encounter happens. Does it want to happen? Come on, little flying friend, where you at? I don't want to have to cut parts out just because you don't want to show up. But I will if I have to. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to. Right, so I'll get our little friend to show up, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I'm back here. I found my little friend. Hopefully. There he is. He's still in a pyramid this time. I have also took the liberty of pulling my notes up, and I was right. Cactuar does go on the Shaver Diablos Pandemona Doom Train character. Don't know why I brought up the thingies there. There it is. Let's see, where's my Ragnarok? There it is. Right, so now we get to go back to the most annoying place in the world. We get to go to Grandia Forest, which, if you remember from way back when, is the Chocobo Sanctuary, which, if I'm not mistaken, is in this direction. It is. This is Grandia Forest. Now, there is one part of Grandia Forest that we're looking for here. One specific part. This is out to the sea. That's what my pictures say, anyway. My pictures say out of the air. Then again, I'm not sure if it makes much of a difference, to be honest. I'm not sure it makes much difference. I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna go here. Here looks nice. And if I'm right, we should be able to find our little unidentified flying friend again up here. If I'm completely honest with you. So we just run around now until we find them. And then it's not too bad after this. It's not too bad at all. Maybe we've still got multiple other side quests to do today. But this is just the first side quest. Sorry if you can hear me mouse clicking there. I was thinking my brother bobbing. You know. Doing what you Macaulay. Just checking my notes. Come on, guy. Right, I'll tell you what it is. I'll find him and I'll be right back. Right, we're back here. I finally found the little fella. Our little UFO. Absolutely nothing of interest about him. He just... Obviously, just attacked him a couple of times till we bust up his spaceship and... What do you know? E.T. go home. Now, I'll show the exact spot here in Grandia that I found him. I don't know if it's going to make... If it makes any difference whatsoever, to be honest with you. But I've run around for a bit on Triple Spade. This is where I found him the easiest. But for knocking out the spaceship, we get the Aegis Amulet, which teaches the evasion junction skill. Now, I got him on this little plateau here, near the Chocobo Forest. I'm not sure if that makes a difference or not, but that's where I found him. Now, for this bit here, very important, very, very important, make sure you have 5 elixirs. Now, elixirs, you know, as rare items as they normally are, you don't come by many. There is a couple of ways to get them though, which I'll show here. Oh, wrong one. Which I'll show here, which is card modding Angelo gets you 100. Or my favourite, if you call shop on the SR shop with the exclamation marks, you can actually straight up, oh, I'll replace that, you can buy elixirs for 37,500. So just make sure you've got 5 realistically, that's all you need. And then we make our way over to Balam Garden here, or where Balam Garden used to be, and we're just going to run around what used to be, well, the Balam Garden crater. And we find this lovely little blue fellow. Now this is Pupu, who wants elixirs. Now obviously a couple of ways you can go about this. There's one, know where your elixirs are. Well, I've got elixirs in me setup here. I must have. Where are they at? There they are. So you can kill them, which gets you is it an accelerator? I think it is. And you get an accelerator for killing them, which teaches speed plus 40 to a GF. Totally not worth it. You can devour them, which is a skill I haven't showed off yet, which will give you a +1 permanent bonus to your speed stat. Whoever devours them. Or you can do it the nice way and feed them elixirs, which is one of the only ways to actually, you know, that should be enough actually. Once we know what Chuck's hers, that should be all the elixir it needs. And then Pupu will be 100% healed. Not sure about the spaceship, you know, we did kind of destroy that. But he does a little happy dance, look at him. How can you not like Pupu? What a thing to say, how can you not like Pupu? But for doing that, we get the Pupu's card, which is the final level 5 card that we needed. And it is a one-off. There was no other way to get this back. You refine it, you kill him, whatever, that card is not coming back. And it refines into a hungry cookpot, which you can use to then teach one of your GFs to devour, I believe it is. So now that Pupu's out of the way, I need to remember where I sent the Queen of Cards last. And I guess, you know, look at GFs for that evasion junction. Somebody doesn't get evasion junction. And Cactuar learns that he does. So who's got it? Nobody! Awesome. Awesome. Right, we'll look at that later. But no, because Squall's got it. Squall's got evasion junction. Hang on, let's just check my notes here. It's too far down. Squall has evasion junction. Don't have it in my notes who to give it to. I'll hold on to that for now, because you might have noticed in the GF list we are still missing 2 GFs. Now, did I leave the Queen of Cards here? I did not. She is in Dollet. She's in Dollet. Okay. So what I need to do now is to head over to Dollet. I'm going to do this off screen, obviously, but I'll let you know what I'm doing. And we are going to lose the Alexander card to the Queen of Cards in Dollet and send her back to Ballum. That's Timber. Hey, Dollet's this one. Yeah, so I'll make a save and I'll, you know, I'll come back to, you know, heading back to Garden and whatnot. And when it comes to winning the card back, I'll win that back off screen, but I'll take care of losing this card. Remember, the Alexander card is the one we want to lose. So Alexander, in my case, I'll just play 4 Gezzards, nice and easy. So I'll take care of this and I'll be right back. Okay, well that was easy. All that took there was 2 games, and she's heading towards Ballum now on turn 3 times speed off. So now it is time to I'll win me Alexander card back from my son off screen. There's still one more card after this to lose to her, so I'm not insanely worried at the minute about getting Alexander back. I'd rather just go pick up the new card and get this side quest over and done with and finished. So what we need to do now is head back to our Ragnarok. We are going to Timber. Finally gonna go head back to Timber for something. How much money do I have now? 6.8 million. Nice. Fun fact, if you want to max your stats, that's on disc 4, which I will show off. Like, it's not something I ever bother with, but if you want to max them without junctions, I'll show it just so it's there, along with you know, that'll be when I demonstrate Devour. So what we're going to do now is struggle finding timber, even though I know for a fact it's over here. Is we want to go and speak to the timber pub owner. Timber music. I missed the music in Timber, I really did. Almost feels nostalgic from hearing this music back on Disc 1 to where we are now. I went the wrong way. I want to go this way. Let's see. We're going to see the pub owner. Because that is, obviously, you know, you lose the card in dollars. She gives the card straight to her artist father, who will then make a new card based on that one. And in this time, it is with the pub owner. If I can speak to them, hey, let me talk to you. So the pub owner, is it him? Is it you? No. Well, I don't have to press square to challenge this dude. Now, I'm sure this dude isn't actually the owner, you know. Can you stop asking the mixed rules, please? Oh my god. Stop. Just stop. Stop. And I'll come back once he's finished asking the mixed rules, because this is irritating us now. Finally, after God knows how long they're trying to get him to play this card. This is the worst card to try and get them to play, because this owner is really stingy with the Doom Train card. But that is what we get for losing the Alexander card to the Queen of Cards. The Doom Train card is now in circulation, and I have won. Yay! So we'll take the Doom Train card there. Obviously playing this bloke on the back right here. I must have played 20 odd games of cards there before he finally played it. So now we have one more card to sort to do with the Queen of Cards, and then she is finished. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head back to Palom, lose the Doom Train card to her, which is the card you have to lose, and send her back to dollars. And yeah, I'll take care of that, and I'll be right back. Well, we hit on very lucky there. That was first try. She's heading straight back to dollars. So I have lost the Doom Train card to her, which is what sends her back to $2. And the Doom Train is a really good card. It's just a shame we're getting it so late in the game, and I mean so late as in this is the last card game I'm probably going to play for the actual sake of, you know, playing the card game rather than just actually, you know, playing it for reasons that I'll demonstrate when we get to that point. So where we want to head now is we want to head back to Esthar. So we need to go to the Presidential Palace. Now the Presidential aide that we met way back when, same way back when, like it was a long time ago, is the character who has the new card that we've just got off losing the Doom Train card. No need to go and speak with the Queen of Cards at this point, obviously. She's, you know, been back to Dollar, and her father has made a new card. Pretty sure we don't have to speak with her. Could be wrong, but, you know, I'm willing to take that risk. Like I say, obviously, I'll go back to Dollar off screen to win me Doom Train and me Alexander card back. Now, unfortunately, with some of these side quests being a bit more on the tedious side, I am going to be doing 2 episodes. This one is purely just going to be the Pupu side quest, which we've done, and finishing up the Queen of Cards, and then obviously next one we'll tackle the longer side quests. One of which is nice and action packed and full of rewards, and the other one which is honestly completely and utterly redundant, but I do it anyway. Just because I can. So the presidential aide in question is in this room. It is this guy right here. You like, no asking to mix? Must run the same rules. Close. Standard hand. And they haven't played the card we want. So I'll blitz through these card games here and I'll come back when they are playing the card we are looking for. So I'll take care of that and I'll be right back. Right, and we're back there. Finally, he's finally playing our next card, which is the Phoenix card there, as you can see. You'd probably also say that I have indeed been back to Dollar and won my cards back from the Card Queen's Card Queen's son. And as it turns out, by the fact that he's actually playing this card now, we did actually need to talk to the Queen of Cards about her artist father to get her to actually... Let's go there, don't I? Yeah. To actually get the Phoenix card into circulation. And with that, that is our final game of Triple Triad, just for the sake of card collecting done. And I've looked at our cards here. We see we've got all the level 10 player cards apart from the ones we've modded. Level 8 cards we've got, apart from, again, modded. We have every other card in the game, and multiple copies of some of them. Obviously missing the Minotaur card because we modded that. And we are missing 2 level 9 GFs, which we will get in the... well, it'll be the next episode, to be honest with you. But we will have a look to see what everyone turns into here. So Squall turns into 3 stars. I don't think 3 stars are even remotely useful, to be honest with you. I've never used them. Whereas Phoenix turns into Phoenix Spirits, which I think teaches Revive. I'm not 100%. And Doom Train just turns into 3 status cards, which is obviously status defense times 4. And Laguna, if I didn't show it off before, becomes 100 heroes. Now, next episode I will be modding. Well, I'll just do it now actually. No, I'll do it next episode. I will be modding the Gilgamesh card into 10 Holy Wars. Holy Wars grant AoE invincibility for your party so you do not take damage. Like I've said, I only use them for drawing magic. That is it. The fights, my fight that I'll be using it in, the rest of it will 100% be done without them. They said just for drawing purposes, I will be chucking invincible on everyone. Oh, sorry. I will be chucking invincible on everybody just so I can finish my ultimas, which I'm pretty sure are still pretty even across the party. 33, 33. No, Skull's got 46, so he's got what? 13 more. I'm not going into the tune of giving the others 4 piece for that. Especially not when Skull's got Doom Train, hasn't he? Yeah, Skull's got Doom Train, so I'm not going to be doing that. Now, obviously, in between episodes, I'll have a look at, you know, GF-wise for that Evasion Junction Scroll. But I think GF-wise, whoop, I'm stuck on the wall there while I'm looking at my notes. I do believe, yeah, I need one more Luck Junction Scroll, which I will get from the most boring side quest in the game, which is honestly the only reason I do it, so I can have a full party of junctions. With the except perhaps to Evasion. But I think this covers Evasion as well, the way I set my GFs up. But yeah, I see it for now. We have, well, we've done everything that we needed to do for this episode. So next episode I will be starting, and I know what some people, you know, watching think, oh, let's just triple speed this to find it. Actually, there's something else I'll show up in this episode before it's over. Where is it? Is it on this corner? Oh no, I think it's in this corner up here, isn't it? It's in the big barren empty corner. This isn't the major thing I wanted to show off, to be honest with you. I just thought I'd do this just because I can. There it is, in this big barren empty corner. This place here we will be coming here. But again, like I say, that will be next episode. Ignore the fact I'm in 3 times speed here. I just want to fly out to, I believe it's this island here. Yes, this is the island closest to hell. This island has some of, if not the strongest enemies in the game, as well as invisible draw points dotted all over it for some of the most powerful magic in the game. Not just on the outskirts here, but also running through the middle of it. But yes, this is the island closest to hell. So on this island, all you'll fight is, you know, there's blue dragons, hex dragons, ruby dragons, Malboros, T-Rex ores. If you want to start max by using the devour method, this is probably the best island to do it, or one of the best islands. There is 2. See, I'm just running around here just showing you, you know, you can indeed get ultimates from here as well, which is always nice, you know. Free ultimate draw points, full life, you know, it's got a bit of everything there for you. Some more ultimate there, let's put them in Squall. Not like Squall needs any more at this moment in time. But yeah, this is the island closest to hell. Tell you what, it does walk down the save just in case. So if I get attacked by, if I encounter a ruby dragon, it's pretty much guaranteed death. And we'll take encounter none off Squall and see if we get into anything on the way back. What does he need? Probably strength plus 40. Yeah, that'll do. See if we can get, there we go. I'll show off an encounter over here. What have we got? Grendels. Now I know we have fought Grendels in the past, you can encounter them near timber. But as you've just seen by the Grendels damage there, Grendels are not to be underestimated. Grendels can deal an insane amount of damage, especially when you've got 2 of them. As you can, you know, very clearly see there, as they've killed Squall. So let's see if we can't take care of these. Like I say, they're not too bad to actually, you know, straight up kill. Generally, I would recommend, you know, you want more vitality than you do strength for this island, as they do hurt. We haven't even took one down yet, and I haven't even revived Squall. Should probably revive Squall, you know. We'll have run over do that. Where's me Phoenix Downs? There they are. We'll bring Squall back, because Squall can just spam his limit. Now obviously with with drain on, as long as I get, oh there he comes a breath attack, so Squall's dead. And actually no, Squall should survive this. Yeah, I was gonna say, thanks to me junctions, unlike the Ruby Dragon, the Grendel's breath attack is actually elemental. Unlike the Ruby Dragons, like I say, which is obviously an absolute pain because it's cast as non-elemental physical damage. That one had no health. Why did that one have no health? Must have been varying in levels there. Yeah, as you can see, you get really good experience on this island. Very, very, very good island for leveling up on. This is actually where I will do my leveling. Is on this island here. Now, obviously, if you don't fancy that island, if you know, if the island closest to heaven is giving you a little bit of bother, let's just triple speed back to my airship here. There is another island, which is, which one is it? It's up here. Where is it? Hang on, I will find it. It's not this one. Is it really this close to the island closest to hell? It's not this one, is it? No, that's a Rem Archipelago. That's the island closest to hell. Oh, where's it? Back out here? No, because it doesn't have a beach, Thomas. It's not near Ballum. The swallows up here by dollars. Oh, this island here, Longhorn Island, I will point this island out. Really good for adamantoises. Really good for adamantoises if you're after adamantoises. But not the island I am looking for. The island in particular I am looking for is not this one neither, I don't think. What is this island? The Albatross Archipelago. Hang on, there's one of these out here by Heath. It's one of these, hang on. One of these ones. Not that one. Is it this one? Slightly bigger one? No. There we go. This one here is the island closest to heaven. Which again has, you know, draw points scattered around it as well. The magic is slightly weaker, as you saw there, you know. I mean, triple's still a good spell, but tornado is not the best. It does have the ultimate draw points. But yet again, this is another one where I'll demonstrate the encounters. This is another really good place to grind, if that's what you're after at this point. I mean, there we go. Triface is already a fantastic enemy for those lovely curse spikes. Now, like you say, obviously the enemies here are a little bit weaker than the island closest to heaven, the hell rather, with this being the island closest to heaven. Now, if you have done a low level game up to this point, which is doable, you can get to this point and have everyone still at the same level they were when they first joined the party. I would recommend starting somewhere much easier first. Miss me trigger there, get the drink. Yeah, I would start somewhere fair amount easier than either of these islands. And come over here, you know. Maybe it's not as low level as I've come in. I mean, this island, yeah, definitely you can do this island at level 30. Right, even with a solo character, because with the Cactuar's abilities, you're going to be doing it with no bonuses to your stats. So you do generally want to start somewhere a little bit weaker. And also remember, you know, to try and keep track of your stats, if that makes sense. You know, you want to see your base stats without your junctions and whatnot, or any bonus abilities. Right, so your bonus abilities won't be there because, I mean, let's have a look here. There's 5 abilities here. You can only choose 4. Everything but HP is worth it. HP, once you hit level 100 with 100 full lives, you will hit the cap of 999 on health. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take myself back to the island closest to hell, because this is where I'm going to be doing it, and I'm going to be doing it with all of my party members. All of my party members are going to have as much of a stat increase as humanly possible at this point to, you know, sort of help them along. So I'll do Squall, Zell, Renault, and then I'll start subbing, you know, Irvin, Keistis, Selfie. Spam limits, spam physical attacks, but whatever it takes, you know, to win the fight. But yeah, and as I say, I'll do that for obviously there you can say Irvin's base stats there, so strength, wit, magic, spirit, the only ones I really care about. Same as Keistis, Selfie. I mean, Selfie will probably get the best growth being the lower level. Squall and Zell's going to struggle. Squall's going to struggle the most. But I will do that with everybody, so, you know, we can start focusing on where the 60% bonus abilities should really go. But for now, lords and ladies, that is going to be everything for this episode. So, you know, we've done the Pupu side quest, we finished the Queen of Cards. We have explained the, you know, how the leveling with Cactuar works after having gotten Cactuar. We are missing 2 GFs. Now, actually, no, majority is right. I'm not actually going to do that grind in this episode. I'm not even going to stop at the island closest to hell. I do apologise about this. We are going to head to Timber. I'm going to stick to my guns because during that leveling, GFs are going to be gaining levels and abilities. And if I can get all of them, if I can get all the GFs first, before doing the level grinding, then, you know, I can go to Cactus Island and work on get all the GF abilities first. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to stop here at Obel Lake. Anybody who's played this game before knows how much of a pain this side quest is and how much it is not needed. But I require one more luck junction scroll, so there's not a lot I can do really. So yeah, join me next time for Obel Lake and the final gathering of the GFs for this game. But as always, I've been Daddy Gladdy, signing out. Stay safe.